What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy, Black Raiden, and I'm back with a brand new video. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, you all show so much love on the proam videos, so I thought that I would bring you another one. Now, this is a pretty lengthy video, longer than what I normally would bring you, so if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn those post notifications on. And make sure you watch this whole video, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I will admit, ladies and gentlemen, that this is not the best gameplay of the AM clan that you have seen up until this point. You're going to see a lot of mistakes. You're going to see a lot of misses. But the point of me bringing you all this video is to show you that even through adversity, even through us not playing the best or full up to our potential, we are still better than 90% of these 2K clans out here. We just are. Some things are just what they are, ladies and gentlemen. Learn to like it, learn to live with it. They say diamonds are forever, and so is Black Raiden. And where are my manners? Shout out to the new subscribers. I'm getting a little tongue-tied here, but we just gonna keep this in the video, you feel me? Shout out to the new subscribers. If you're new here, first of all, I just want to say welcome. If this is the first time you checking out me or checking out the channel or a video from me in general, I just want to say welcome. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those post notifications. I am your lovely host, Black Raiden, 1/3 of the AM clan. I'm the ball handler. I'm the guy with the playmaking. I'm the guy that dribbles a lot. I'm Mr. What color is that? Mr. Take Flight. Haven't said that in a long time, but I am your gracious host. And we also have the Ghost Blade 318 on his Jack of all trade builds, which is actually a very nice build, you know, not going to even lie to you. Or is he on his lock? I don't know, really haven't looked. The boy got multiple builds, just like King Banaka, the big man, down there getting the rebounds, getting the points, cleaning up all the mess that me and the Ghost Blade may or may not make. You feel me? You smell me? So once again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications. Now, usually when I bring you all the pro-am videos, I usually have something that I would like to talk about. And in this video, me and the AM clan, we found out that the meta for pro-am is to have 3 locks. Now, I can't exactly remember what night we recorded this gameplay that you're watching on right now, but we noticed that a lot of squads that we would get matched up with had 3 locks, 3 lockdowns. And even if the build says play shot, you know, there's a way to make a play shot to where you can get lockdown takeover. And we learned that that is the meta, meaning that is the way that most people play in the pro-am scene. You know, if you want to win, you want to use 3 lockdowns. Why? Because it's hard for people to dribble with the lockdowns, and it's hard for people to shoot with lockdowns. It's hard to get rebounds. Why? Because all of the defensive stats are boosted once they get that lockdown takeover. You get a +10 to all defensive attributes. You feel me? That's kind of like how the takeovers work. Depending on which one you pick, that's the attribute boost that you're going to get. So like if you're a slasher, all of your finishing attributes are going to get a +10. Like with me, I'm a playmaker, so all of my playmaking stats and my shootings are going to go up. Like playmaking is going to go up by 10 and shooting is going to go up +5. You know, it's kind of like that with slasher and different things like that, but you get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. And we found out that 3 locks is the meta, meaning it is the standard, it is the rule. And we at the most only run 1 lock. You know, and that's the Ghost Blade when he's on his rebounding wing. But in this video, he's on his Jack of all trades build. But we learned that since 3 locks was the meta, we actually had to, like, you know, try actually really hard, because I don't care how good you are, going up against 3 locks is almost impossible. But we win. We get the win, we get the dub, we do what we can. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend, ladies and gentlemen, like we don't lose games. Of course we lose games. We're not a perfect squad every single game, you know, but we win more than we lose. And even though we'll have a rough patch, we'll have, you know, like times to where things just aren't clicking and things just aren't working out the way that we want them to, we still are a team and we still are a squad, and which means that we have chemistry. And when things are down, we don't get on each other's neck. We don't cuss each other out. We don't do none of those things, ladies and gentlemen. We just try to encourage each other. But the title of this video, if you haven't seen, is that this first squad that we're going up against, the ones that you're watching right now, they're all going to get team takeover, meaning every person on the opposing team is going to get their takeover, and they still can't stop us. You feel me? These still can't stop us. I mean, team takeover, no team takeover, it doesn't matter because we're going to win regardless. And as you can see, I shot up very late. Something was going on with the servers. I don't know if it's just me, but me and King Banaka and the Ghost Blade, we've been talking, and something is up with 2K. Now, one person could say, well, maybe y'all just need to play better. And yeah, that's a given. And this is what I was saying about the team takeover. You see how all of them have takeover and we don't? Technically, they're supposed to beat us. Since you have takeover, it boosts all your attributes, but they're not going to win. Look at him zigzagging. That's what they do. Left, right, cheese. If you can't dribble, left, right, cheese. It's a bailout every single time. But anyway, the AM Clan, we noticed that something is going on with 2K, especially far as online gaming is concerned. We're not really talking about my career or anything like that, even though that's technically online, but it's not online. It's a weird thing. Anyway, like I was saying, when it comes to Park, when it comes to Pro-Am, the servers have been extremely laggy. Now, I know there has been an update recently for 2K and all this other stuff, but here's the thing about these updates with 2K. Once they fix something, they always manage to break something else. I don't know if you all are aware of that, especially if you're in the 2K community. Whenever they put out publicly that they're going to give a hot fix of something that's in the game, or they're going to buff something up, or they're going to nerf something, or they're going to fix an issue, something else inside of the game usually breaks. For instance, like I was telling King Banaka this the other night, that I noticed that when I was playing a My Career game, because, you know, your boy wanted to get some VC, you know, and I'm trying to go ahead and hit this 99, you know, doing it in the park is taking a long time. So, you know, the fastest way is to do it through My Career. But I noticed that when I was playing this certain My Career game that I was shooting nothing but earlies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and look at that block by me. Defense, baby, and he's supposed to be the lock. He's supposed to be the lock. But anyway, like I was saying, I noticed in the My Career game that I was shooting nothing but earlies. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I have the same jump shot that I've had since 2K19, and it has never broken on me. It has never gotten patched, because, you know, 2K will patch certain jump shots if they think that it's overpowered, or if the green window is too large, they will patch it. They're not going to let you just run freely in this game for too long. But my jump shot has stood the test of time, and if you haven't seen what the jump shot is, I made a whole video. It's on the channel. Just go look for it. Stop being lazy. I noticed when I was playing the My Career game that my jump shot was, like I said, it was registering as early, very early, or, you know, whatever. And after the My Career game, I told myself, well, let me just go and check to make sure everything's on the up and up, and it was not. 2K lowered my jump shot speed to half the speed. Now, I rock the jump shot on the fastest speed that it can possibly go. So the fact that 2K lowered my jump shot speed is very telling. And yet they say, now I know the last few videos I have been ranting about the game and ranting about things that are going on in the game and everything like that. And I get it. Y'all don't want to hear that all the time. I get that. And I'm trying not to do it in these videos that are coming up. But it's extremely difficult for me to praise a game that I truly love to play, because I love playing 2K. 2K is fun. You know, that's why I bring you all the content. But when they do weird stuff like lower my jump shot speed when I shoot at the highest speed that it possibly can, because, you know, you have to compensate for lag. So shooting normally, that's why the jump shot is so wet, because it compensates for the lag that you have playing online. So when you shoot normally, you're going to green it every single time, or you're going to make a white. So that's why I tell y'all it's the best jump shot that you could ever have, because it compensates for all game modes. But when 2K lowers the speed, that just makes me feel some type of way, because me and King Banaka were talking, and he just told me, like, in that conversation, that 2K randomly one day just took off all of his dunk animations. Like, all of his dunk animations, and he had not known until he got into a game in the park. Shouldn't there be some type of warning, some type of message that 2K would send out that, hey, some things may have changed due to the update, check your stats or whatever? I don't know. At least let us know something before you just break and change things. I thought that when you set something, it stays there forever. At least that's what it's supposed to be, you know? It was very inconvenient because there's no telling how long that my jump shot had been lowered to 50%. There's really no telling how long that that had been like that, you know. Maybe it had been like that a few days. You know, me and King Banaka, we've been trying to run twos and get some gameplay for you all for the past couple of days, and we haven't been able to do that because the servers have been trash, and PB and him been, lagging out of games and different things like that, and just trying every single thing that we could think of to make a better gaming experience. Now, part of that is my home internet. I came back home for spring break, you feel me? Check on moms and my older brother and different things like that. But where I'm living now, in my new state, I have a better internet connection, and maybe it was an internet issue. I was gaming on Wi-Fi. I know, blasphemous. You need to get a LAN cable. I got one. So before you go into the comments talking, I got one, and it helped out a lot at home. But learning what 2K did, and to be completely honest with you, I don't understand how an internet issue would affect my jump shot speed or change it, or, unless 2K is so advanced and so civilized to where it can do that on its own. But I highly doubt it because it's a programmable game that human beings program. And I'm not saying that I was targeted, only or anything like that. That's why down in the comments, let me know if anything like this has happened to you. Like, has 2K ever unequipped any animations you ever had, or unequipped a jump shot you ever had? Because I remember in 2K19, I took a week off from the game, and they completely changed all my animations with my slash and shot creator that I had at the time, and completely changed my jump shot, and I had no idea. Now, it's partially on me, and y'all saw that green. Come on now, what color is that? Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Green. Now, it's partially on me that I didn't check those things. I didn't check the stats. I didn't check my animations or my jump shot to make sure it was still timed perfectly, and with the high speed how I like it, and make sure my badges are straight. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to do that, especially if you have a feature that allows you to save your dribble moves or save the animations or whatever it is that you are creating on this game. You're supposed to be able to save it to the cloud, and everything's supposed to be there when you boot the game up, whether you play it 100 times a day or one time a day, whether you're on there for 30 minutes or 3 hours. It shouldn't matter. Everything should be, saved the exact way that you left it. And if it's not, then there's an issue. Now, I don't know whether or not that's a software issue or a programmer issue. I don't know what that is, but somebody at 2K needs to fix it, because that's the thing. Even though like I always say, I truly enjoy playing 2K. I love it. I love making you all content. I love bringing you all different types of content. Like I told you, I give you mixtapes, dribble tutorials, even though that's coming. I'm working on it. Get off my back. I know y'all waiting. I know, man. I know it's coming. I promise you it's coming. But regardless of whatever it is, whether it's clothes that you pay for in the game, because let's be honest, VC ain't cheap. Either you gonna spend your real money or you gonna grind. You feel me? And dribble animations aren't cheap. Everything that you're trying to do in 2K22, as far as NBA is concerned, is going to cost you VC, virtual currency, And however you get that VC, whether it's Park, Proam, the Reg, My Career, doesn't really matter, long as you get the VC. But that still doesn't mean that it's free money, because it ain't free money. Now, it can be free money if you just completely just grind and all this other stuff. But at the same time, you build your virtual wallet up to pay for these animations and different things like that. And then 2K either will delete them or they'll completely change it to something else that you did not have equipped. And you're just trying to figure out what is going on with your build. 2K needs to fix that. I'll be the first person to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that this is not a perfect game. This is not a perfect game. 2K22 is not a perfect game. It's a fun game, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean that it's not without cheese. It's not without people exploiting it and different things like that. It's not without challenges and glitches and different things like that. Like the other night, King Banaka told me that him and the Ghostblade were playing twos, and they ran into a guard and a big man, but the big man was invisible. I thought we got past that from 2K20. Even though I didn't play 2K20, I still heard about it, the invisible man glitch and stuff like that. But they're quick to patch a VC glitch that allows you to get millions of dollars in VC. Now, I get that it takes money out their pocket when they do things like that, when people figure out things like that. But at the same time, if your game is complete, how is it that people are able to find glitches? That's something to think about. If you really have a complete game, you feel me, to where there's no need for hot fixes or to fix any type of issues or problems that's with your game, then let me just leave that alone. Well, no, matter of fact, I'm not going to leave it alone, because WWE 2K22 just came out. And even though I have it saved on my queue, I'm going to download it and everything like that. And it's going to be one of those games that I play on my leisure and all this other stuff. They released a complete game where you can customize, like you could literally spend like 6 hours a day customizing your wrestler if you just choose to. And you can change the customizations at any given time. And guess what? All the customizations that they have in that game for you to build your wrestler up is completely free. Even the clothes, your wrestling ring attire, your gear is free. If you want a shirt, a no-name shirt for 2K, it's going to cost you 500 VC. Now, I know openly speaking about 2K and their VC issues isn't very favorable to them. And if I was to ever get a logo one day, then, they might be hesitant to give it to me because I'm criticizing them. But at the same time, it's kind of what you need. You don't want yes men to be involved with your company, especially if yes men are not the people who are going to be actually playing the game. You feel me? If you're going to have a game to where regular people are going to be playing the game, you have to make the game incentivized. Now, don't get me wrong, park rep and the rewards are nice and they're cool and those are free, and you just pay for it through the grind, that it takes for you to get there. But at the same time, if you going into the shopping district in 2K22 to get like an outfit or a suit. Matter of fact, here's a good example. In 2K22, when you go to proam, that's the shopping district in 2K, a suit, a full-blown suit, is going to cost you maybe 5,000 to 6,000 VC. You feel me? And to put that in layman's terms, into real money terms, that's like about $20. That's about $20 for one suit. Let's just think about that. One suit. Now, if you're just going to wear one suit for the entire year of you playing 2K, that's totally fine. Go ahead, spend your $20. But if you're going to wear multiple suits, because they give you thousands of suit options in the store, if you're going to do that, then you're going to be spending a few $100 at the least. At the least. So if you're going to require or make people spend their hard-earned money on cosmetic items like shirts and gear and different things like that, then all we ask as the users of this game is to provide us with a complete game. That's all. That's all we asking. And change the meta. For so long, screens, and I know I've been talking for the past 3 to 4 videos how screens are overpowered, and they are, and I'm not going to dwell on that too much anymore. But change the meta. Or here's a good thing. Or here's an idea, should I say. Try bringing in game testers. And I don't mean like game testers where they make a living coming in. No, I'm talking about people who are part of the community who will find the glitches and show you where things aren't completely done and how you can fix it. Like, bring in park players to actually try to break the game before it is released and, sent to the public. That's just one of my ideas, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, that first squad, 3 lockdowns, couldn't beat us. And just like this team, one of they guys lagged out, and you know, I had a horrible shooting game that night. This game that you were watching doesn't matter though, because we're one team. You feel me, ladies and gentlemen? And I know I hardly talked about anything that's going on in the gameplay, but sometimes I just got to get these issues off my chest that me and the clan run into. But anyway, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those post notifications. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all be cool, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.